There we go.
How's it going, Giga?
Oh, my ears. Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm going through struggles here, and I can explain why. Because for the first time I'm using Streamlabs, I have logged on under Giga Connect, and so I literally had to redo everything, like the whole my settings here on my PC for the volumes, the audios, the everything are completely gone. So I literally was doing this like 10 to 5 because I didn't really think that it would be that much completely starting off from scratch. So I'm sorry about that. Oh man, look at this. What's really loud? But yes, she's not loud anymore. I fixed it. I got her down, cranked to half.
Yay.
See, you're all in agreement. All right, cool. So, Eggxcuteor. Let's see. I'm prepared here. See, look at this.
I have notes.
I do.
I like it.
Shh, stop it. I know you can see it, but it doesn't matter. Funny like this. All right. So, if you guys don't know, this is Eggxcuteor, one of our council members. Um, probably been around for a month. Has it been a month?
I think it's been a little bit longer than that
I
now.
think so. It feels like years, but it's probably only been a month. That's why I really don't have. I should have marked this on my calendar, honestly, because I don't know. So, what I want to say was I totally forgot now. I'm going through a mind blank, but that's okay. So what I'll do is I'm gonna kick this off. I have a few questions. We'll get to know Eggxcuteor here, and then we'll sort of open up for the chat. And if anyone has anything they want to find out, keep it in mind, or I'll boot you. Let's start it off. Let's see. What I like this one. I was coming up with these actually yesterday and it was pretty funny. So I was kind of wondering what actually got you into streaming. If you can think of
In,
that.
into streaming specifically,
Yeah.
I just I oh okay. I used to love
What was that? Like
that was my
wild.
cat.
Like a wild jump. I saw that like behind your head. It's still
He gets
going.
up onto the window that's just there.
Oh no, there's something booting around really fast behind you.
Yeah, that's my cat.
Oh. I was like, that's fast.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he's
sorry.
psycho. Sorry. So yeah, streaming wise, I my fiance really loved watching Moon Moon.
Hmm.
Um, and I used to get the shits with him watching Moon Moon all the time, like all the time. So I decided, you know what? If I'm streaming, then he has to watch me.
Ah, bit of a
But
payoff there.
yeah, but also I really enjoy playing my video games. Most of them are single player, so I thought, you know what? If I stream, then I can have some people interacting with me, whereas normally I would be on my own. So
Hmm. Do you remember that game that I first met
Greedful,
you? Which game was it?
Greedful.
Grateful. I remember that game. I will never remember the title, but I just remember the game. And I was like, it was like really nice game though, like graphic wise. I remember that one.
Yeah,
Like
I
the
think I
graphics.
finally met. Yeah, I think I finally got my computer to not hate it, so that's great.
Sorry, your cat's distracting me. It's like right behind you.
Yeah, that's what he
So
does.
it's,
Fucker.
it's darting around like it wants a little bit of that. Yeah, there it goes.
He wants some fame. He wants to outshine me.
Okay. So what else can we see? So yeah. So what was that game? I gotta write that down. It was grateful,
Greed,
grateful, and it's
greed,
on
greed.
grateful, and it's on Steam.
Yes.
Steam game. Yeah, okay, I have to look that up. I have like an actual like list of games I've been watching from different people I've never heard of before, and I definitely got to check some of those out. Like their Detroit game. There's a Detroit game out there too. I've recently started seeing. That's like
Detroit. Is that the Becoming Human?
yeah, coming human Detroit. I think
Yeah,
it's
I
called.
think I've. Yeah, I've been meaning to play that as well.
Yeah, and I only stumbled upon it like 3 days ago when I was watching a stream, and it completely blew my mind. I was like, "Whoa, what am I watching here?" And I really, yeah. Anyways, I'm just really bad at that. Finding games I've never heard of and then seeing people playing them. I'm like, "What is that? I need to go check that out."
That's never a bad thing. I do that all the time. All
Yeah.
the time.
All right, so that leads me to this question: do you remember any games from your childhood? Like, what was like sort of like the
Spyro.
first?
Just Spyro.
I didn't even get to finish with
Nope.
Spyro.
Spyro.
So you're what was Spyro on? Was that PlayStation?
Yes.
Chat's gonna tear me up here in a second. It was a PlayStation. It
Um,
was PlayStation.
yeah, I used to. The two games I used to play were Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, and I am so stoked because they remade both of them. So I'm in love.
Which is probably why I think both of them are in a humble bundle this month.
Oh,
On,
really?
yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I don't
Now,
look at Humble Bundle anymore. I have too many games.
okay, well the top three, the early release ones was Call of Duty World War II, and then there's
Okay.
a Crash Bandicoot game in there, and Spyro. I don't know which ones they are or what they are. I just know that they're there. Crash, Spyro, COD. Yeah, see?
Naj is on it.
Yeah, because everyone's been looking at it probably. It's very interesting. But anyways, all right. What else do we have here? And I have my whole list. System. So you've played PlayStation. I'm guessing. Oh,
Yeah.
Spyro. What? PS1 back in the
Yes.
day.
So that was I think I had that on PS2 as well though.
Okay.
Because it had the uh backward compatibility. So that was awesome. But yeah, I sort of have a little bit of everything. I've got I now have PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, PC. I think
Okay.
that's it. Um, through childhood, I played a lot more on PlayStation because that's what my brother had. And then I got my own Xbox, so then I went over to the Xbox side of things.
Mm.
And now it's mostly PC.
Yeah. Like I always see you on PC. Is that what you play Overwatch on right now? You're
Yes.
playing on a PC. Okay.
Yeah.
And a Switch though. What do you have for the Switch?
Um, shit, what do I have on Switch? Uh,
Trick
I don't play it too
question.
often. Yeah. Um, the Let's Go EV.
Okay.
That's my favorite. I'm waiting for Sword and Shield to come out for the Pokemon, and also um the new shit. I can't think of the name of it. Um, I can't. I think Animal
Kind of.
Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah, yeah, Animal Crossing. I'm waiting for that to come out as well. But I've also got Monster Hunter on it and
That's a good one.
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. I think I know that one. I think I don't know. There's
Zelda.
so many games out there. Sometimes I convince myself of there's like four different games, and I feel like they all have the same name in a sense. So I'm just like I get them all
Yeah,
confused, and I just start calling four different games the same name. That's just the way it goes.
yeah,
But a Switch. Have
it's
you ever
shocking.
tried streaming the Switch or the
No, I
stream?
haven't tried streaming anything other than PC yet. I'm still trying to figure the others out because I'm special.
Oh, so you don't have the capture card going yet?
No, not yet. One thing at a time.
Mm, okay.
I've still got a master PC yet.
All right, let's see. Well, you mentioned this one. So you touched on this question I had kind of geared up of games you're looking forward to. And of course, right away, without probably, if you can let me finish, you said Crash and Spyro or Pyro? Spyro.
Spyro.
Oh, jeez. Where's the PlayStation people when you need them? They're going to tear me up. What else are you looking forward to, though? Because you said the two remakes are coming.
The remakes are already out. I've already played both of them.
Oh, okay. Anything
um,
else?
I'm really looking forward to Cyberpunk.
Yes. Okay. I'm with you
CD
on that.
Projekt Red. I adore their work. They are so good.
Okay.
Um, I played the shit out of freaking Witcher 3.
Witcher 3. Okay, and then they have and that's the people that's coming out with which game? Who made
Uh,
Witcher 3? I can't even remember.
CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to Cyberpunk, but that doesn't come out until like March, I think.
Almost want to Google it and probably like throw everything off, but that's okay. Like the quickest. If anyone in chat could tell me when is Cyberpunk coming out? Is it Cyberpunk 2077? That's the game.
Well, thanks for sticking around for a while, Death Gun. Enjoy the rest of your workday.
Initial release date April 16th, 2020. So it's
Damn
over a
it, April.
year. Oh no, that's under a year. Sorry. April 16th, 2020. springtime. Well, we're not even in winter, so we have a lot to go here. I popped in on my lunch, but unfortunately I have to go now. Okay, thanks, Death Gun. Sorry, I'm losing my screens here. So there's that one. What else? I'm trying to think of any titles myself that are coming out, but there's one particular one that I always look forward to, and I never forget the name, or never remember the name. But I don't even know when that's coming out. But there's a few popular games. You're not into any of the other like what is it? Modern Warfare. That's probably not like.
I used to be really good at Call of Duty, but now I just can't aim for the life of me, so I don't really touch any first-person shooters except for Overwatch because I can suck at that and be a healer, so it's
That's
fine.
that's what you do. That's your thing. Is just healing, huh?
For the most part, I also like Junkrat because I don't have to aim too much.
Yeah,
So,
I was kind of got into the hand of Junkrat as well. You just got to blow things up, and then if someone gets in the way of
exactly.
that, that's not your problem.
Exactly.
That's the way it could work. All right. You've been playing a lot of Overwatch right now. Is there anything else like that you stream currently, or is it just like I've seen a lot of like every seems I get the alerts that you're on. It's I see Overwatch. So I'm just curious.
Yeah, so Overwatch, I'm also playing a lot of that at the moment because my friends have gotten back into it as well. Um, so I'll play with them after work and I'll just stream it while I'm playing.
Hmm.
But we also normally play a lot of Risk of Rain too, which
Okay.
is really fun, but you can only have 4 people playing that, so it kind of sucks there. Um, Otherwise, I think Greedfall is the one I've been playing at the moment because I go through phases with my games, so it's a bit hard. Um, yeah, I think that's all I've really been streaming lately,
Hmm.
but I have plans.
You have plans,
I
and
have
I
plans.
totally understand that phase thing. Like there's some times where you're just playing something and it just you're hooked on it, and it's just I guess that's the whole thing about being a variety streamer, right? Is you get to
Yeah,
you don't have to stick with something. Like I see streamers and they're out there and they play one particular game all the time, and I'm just thinking, like, what if you want to play something else?
yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
exactly. I don't know how people do it. They just play the one thing over and over again. Like I play games in between. I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter on PS4 at the moment. Like
Mm.
I've put a ridiculous amount of hours into that game. It's amazing, but geez, it's a time sink. Um, I just don't know how to stream it. Otherwise, I would do that.
Monster Hunt.
So Monster Hunter, yeah, Monster Hunter World specifically, the one that came out on PS4,
Yeah.
because all the other ones have been on DS, because it's a Japanese-based game.
Mm.
And Monster Hunter World is the first one they've actually really brought over to the Western side of things. So
I'm
it's
just trying to
freaking awesome.
think. I have that on PC, I believe.
I have it on PC too. I've
I
put so
haven't
much
touched
time
it.
in.
That's the
Really,
thing.
you haven't touched it?
Well, I think I passed the tutorial, and I got to put some armor on my cat. Mine's about
It's a
to.
very long game.
It
It's a very long game,
kind of just
but
threw me
it's
off that you have a cat, and I was like, wow, you get a cat. Sorry, everyone. My cat's about to tear apart my studio. What are you doing? Everyone, best advice I can give you: don't get cats. So
no,
anyway,
get cats. They do funny things. I don't. Oh, he's unmade my bed so that he can be comfortable.
don't do anything. I'm staring right at him. I'm having like this death stare at this fur ball. Hang on for a second. Oh, I got you. Okay, now you're in the stream. Get on it. All right.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah. Well, he's on a monitor and pushing it, so we're not
Oh
gonna roll
no.
it. I don't need him to push that monitor onto the ground. The way you're handling it. Yeah, that's my guy. I call him Doctor Strange because of all this stuff behind his ears. Hey, yeah, you look pissed off right now that it's got you, but too bad. If you both do a cat stream, it'll be a global stream sandwich. I'm just holding mine because I'm afraid that he's gonna like knock something over. So this is just the way it's gonna go. Is I'm gonna hold my cat.
My cat.
What is that? But it's all it just bites your face.
He's a ragdoll,
But
and I don't think he's impressed with me right now.
no, mine's not impressed either. But yours looks like it knows how to express itself a little bit more openly when it's not happy. Is he dying on you?
He was trying to latch onto my arm. That's what he does. But he's good. Are you gonna sit there? So, yeah, okay, now he's gonna sit on my lap. Cool.
Okay, now that all the cats are in control, now like, oh, I lost my sticky notes.
Oh no.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm freestyling this. All right. Oh yes, this part. See, this is the whole part that I wanted to get to. All the video game stuff done. What else do you do besides? Because like as you know, in Giga Connect, we have like a whole section there. We have like the art section, music section. We have animated somehow. I don't go in there.
You don't go in the anime section?
Oh, I let that be. That's fine. I just free for all in there. You guys can do whatever you want.
Um,
So,
I I do a lot of things. I I don't make any music, but I love music and I love to sing.
mhm,
Um, I tried to learn how to play the guitar, but I couldn't do it. My poor little fingers couldn't handle it.
hmm.
Um, I used to do a lot of acting. Don't do that so much anymore.
Really?
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it because I'm not very um energetic in like my streams and stuff. Um,
Yeah, but that's different. So you like
yeah, I guess.
acting?
Yeah, and just sort
I'm
of
curious
local,
now.
just sort of local stuff
Oh,
mostly.
okay.
So nothing big. There was a theater close to where I lived, so I used to go and do just sort of acting things there. I think for the most part they were almost always musicals,
Okay.
which played into my strong suit, so that was good. Um, Otherwise, I don't do a whole lot anymore. I used to do a lot of motorbike riding, but my dad had to sell my motorbike, so that was great.
Mm,
Um, I enjoy going to car shows and horse shows. Those are
uh,
my other two.
oh, car shows.
Yes, cars. Sorry,
Okay.
Australian accent. Damn
Yeah, it came out there.
it. um, I like going to those occasionally. Um, I don't think I do too much else other than play video games now, though.
But you did the acting, so that's why you and Sparrow get along so well.
Maybe. No, she's just bae. She's just bae. She's good.
All right. So let's see what else. So a good question that I like to start asking everyone, and it's kind of it could be maybe a not so good one or maybe a good one, but if you have any sort of tech background, like what's the advice? Like sometimes we have a lot of members that are going into the general help and trying to figure out sound. I think one recently I was seeing actually because Najlok's here was a keyboard problem. Is there anything that you could give advice? Don't stop biting me. Everything's fine. Yes, a tech savvy question is what I was trying to go after. I got bit there. Sorry.
It's all good. I managed to get a few scratches for my troubles as well. Um, I'm not very tech savvy at all. One of my best friends and my fiance are the tech people. They fix
Okay.
everything for me. So we actually built my PC, the three of us together. Um, so I don't
No
need to
one.
be tech savvy. I just go to them when I need help.
Hang on.
Oh, he's already beat you to it.
Getting there. Where's my mouse? Naj, can you do something about that quick for me? Oh, Johnny. Thank you. I know who are dependable mods, that's for sure.
Definitely.
It's just my
Oh,
typing was bad.
he got straight up in that.
Yeah. Oh, I know exactly what that link was.
Oh,
It's something we don't want mamas and daddies to see, that's for sure.
oh, no, no, no.
I don't know who that is. Johnny Sins. Thanks for the.
Well, he's a bit sinful, apparently.
Too funny. Okay, where did we got sidetracked? Okay, so you leave all the tech stuff to fiance.
Yep, I do. He helps me all the time. He's so good. But
Oh,
I absolutely suck. I try and sort out my stuff first, and then I probably make it 10 times worse.
ah, sorry. Now I'm getting the whole. Look at you guys. Like something happens, and now everyone's demanding for. Dear Lord. And now my typing is so bad.
There's no space.
Oh, you saw that
Yep,
because you can see my whole screen. Thank you.
you're welcome.
This is going so smooth. I'm just butchering
Yeah.
it.
Well, as King said earlier, would it really be a Giga stream if there wasn't some hiccups?
Yeah, having to put it all together, having some guy drop some X-rated links into the chat. We have Firelord demanding for mod.
At least he's trying to take some responsibility for his fam.
Yeah. All right. So if I was to open up the floor here to the chat, what do we have? We have 11 people here in the chat. That's good. I'm kind of curious, actually. I don't see I don't see who I was looking for. Okay. Oh, I don't see him. So I was wondering if anybody out there has any questions, curiosities, anything. And what I was kind of curious too, um, sort of I guess Giga related. Let's go Giga related for a second. We'll let that all go on. So let's see. Do you remember? I do. Do you remember how you got to be in Giga in the first place?
I do, very
Okay,
clearly.
you want to tell that story? These
Yeah,
are
sure.
always good shares, I think.
I had actually just started playing Greedfall because it had just come out, and I was doing a bit of a late night stream, so I have no idea what time it was for you guys at that point. And I get a random Sidescape up in my chat. And I don't even know if you intended on inviting me to Giga, but you were telling me about your gaming community that you had created.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, cool. What's that? So then you ended up sending me a link to it, and I forgot that it existed for
Like 3 days.
like yeah, two or 3 days because my whispers only come through on my phone for some reason, but they don't come up as a notification. So then like 3 days later, I stopped into Giga, and you guys were just so friendly, and no one was there.
Yeah, I
Because it wasn't
remember.
like I think it was in the middle of the night or something. So I think it was just Glitch and Mellow.
Yeah,
So I was talking to them for ages, and yeah, then I just sort of
and then everyone
continued to
started
bother you
waking up.
guys.
And then everyone started
Yeah,
waking up.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I remember. I never had. I don't even know now. Actually, I almost feel like I'm lying. Like I know how it happened. I was probably bouncing around and I was trying to look for games that I just didn't know. So I wasn't really. Yeah, it wasn't a recruiting thing or anything. It was just bouncing around, and I clicked on a random game, and then you were there. I think you were the only one streaming it too. And it was probably
Probably.
3 o'clock in the morning my time, and I was just on a phone. So, and that's how I found you. And yeah, I think you asked me about like, what do you stream or do you stream? And I was like, no time for that because I'm doing this. And you're like, oh,
Yes,
what's that? And
that's
sort of
right.
opened up that door. And yeah, you appeared like 3 days later. And I was like, oh, you, yes, I remember. And like,
I forced my way
hey.
in.
And I think that's probably when we had, I want to say 50. We had 50 people
Yeah,
in
there
the Discord at
wasn't
that point.
much.
It was quiet
Yeah,
compared to now, where everyone's comfortable with each other. And
yeah,
it's
definitely.
busy. It's very busy. Guys, sorry, I need to head out to bed. I will watch the end of the podcast tomorrow. All right, Tony, thank you very much for stopping by. I never go to sleep though. Almost. Yes, we know that, Fire. You're always up. It's
It's
actually
shocking.
funny because now in the morning I actually go back and I go back and it's probably about 1 o'clock my time. I see Firelord knock appear, and then his chats, and then I gotta monitor his chat I'll like see what he did throughout the night when I'm sleeping.
Oh,
So,
he's trying to burn down the Giga.
so I'm
He's
always going back.
shocking.
I'm like, I go back with that intention to see like what did Fire Lord Knock do while I was sleeping. Sorry, Fire. Just being honest.
It's true.
Sorry.
Oh, he's shocking. You shocking, Fire. Shocking.
So we had a question up here from Najlo. What
Yes.
is that? If
I have indeed been to the Sydney Opera House. It was for a high school thing. Um, it was just like I don't know if you guys have HSC. It's our like end of schooling sort of tests. And so I was there for a music exam, but I we were watching it because I was in year 11, not year 12, which is when we finish. Um, it was so boring. It was so boring.
sorry. I'm being secretive.
That is okay. I think my computer just shat itself.
Did it really? And I'm sitting
Maybe.
here being secretive. Okay, sorry, I'm right here.
Okay, no, it's good. It's
My
still
dreams have been shattered by a grade 12 music test.
there.
I don't get it.
do you do you want to go to the Sydney Opera House, Naj? It looks really cool from the outside. I gotta say, one of the best things I ever saw of the Sydney Opera House was we have a festival called Vivid. It normally happens around June, and they always have like they project lights and images across the sails of the Sydney Opera House. It's pretty cool, but there's a lot of people.
So the outside is the cool part.
Yeah,
Kind of what you're saying.
yeah, pretty much. The inside is a little drab. I mean, at least the room that I saw, I think they've got um multiple like auditorium style things in there,
Hmm.
and the one that I saw was really shit.
Okay. I just like so you just need to go to the outside, and as long as you do that, you're good.
Yeah,
Oh, I hear
I'll
thumping.
um I'll try and see later if I can find the photos that I took of Vivid and put it up in Giga for you, Nash. You might enjoy that.
Yeah, in the art, or do we have it in the art? They don't really have a section, and we maybe we should put that in a hobby desk. So we have art gallery, we have music studio. Maybe we can just put
Photos.
life. We just call it life. I
Life
don't
would
know.
work.
I don't know what else to call it. We'll have to throw that into a vote. Like, what could we call a section? Yeah, because like I've actually seen it in Giga Connect. I've seen Glitch post a bunch about a car he rebuilt
Yeah, and I think he put that in the art
and it
gallery.
went into the art. I've seen people post just pictures of just everyday sort of stuff. Um, and I think it could be really cool if that's just shared because yeah, it's just another fact that it's like Giga
Yeah,
is not just a gaming thing. It's like we're
yeah,
people, we're
definitely.
humans, and we have
Especially
feelings.
because yeah, and everyone's so well. I mean, not everyone, but there are a few peoples that are quite spread out. So
Hmm.
we could get to share our life with you guys as well.
Yeah. Oh, fire! Look at Knock. He's coming in hard here.
Aspirations, shit,
Aspirations.
throwing that hard stuff at me. That's a bit unfair.
That's what happens
That's
when you get comfortable with people. Some of us
shit.
have we chat a little too much, and
I have none. No, aspirations. I don't really know. I don't know what I'm doing. My current aspiration is very short term. I just want to sort everything out with my wedding and have that done, and then move on to the next thing. Um, but I am currently contemplating studying teaching, actually.
ooh,
But I don't know because I have to give up my full time job in order to do that. So
so it's like
yeah,
yeah, I get that, I get that. So you got like a choice to make. It's like, do you want to go down this road or? And I
yeah,
feel like sometimes like the hardest part of that choice is like there's bills to pay.
Yes, definitely.
So,
And at
do
the
you?
moment, I earn more than my fiance, so it's sort of important that I don't at least give it up right now.
Mhm.
Um, but funnily enough, he's actually studying teaching currently. So
Hmm.
yeah.
I'm almost picturing teaching down there being different. So, like, what's if you could describe sort of like the schooling? What is it like? Because I've had this conversation with people before. I've actually had it with Glitch, and we were talking about like the grades and what they work. Because everyone finds out that I'm an educator and teach kindergarten. They're like, "Oh, what's kindergarten?" So I was just sort of curious. What's it like?
Well, kindergarten we have.
Yeah.
So I know of kindergarten. So we've got kindergarten to year six is in primary school, and then year seven to year 12 is high school. And if you continue on further, we have universities and college standard sort of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Um, but yeah, so if I did do teaching, I would do high school teaching because
Oh,
I don't
cringe.
handle children very well.
I can't handle having a 16-year-old tell me that they know more than me or better.
That
So
is also a very good point.
I can't
I
handle
just,
that.
yeah, well, I mean, everyone has the strong suits. I just don't know what to do with children. I actually have a niece and she's about 3 years old,
Hmm.
and I still sort of go, what do I do with this? Can I just give it back?
They just bounce around. They're fine.
Yeah, she's all right. She's probably the only one that I can handle now. Um,
Okay.
it's yeah, I find it a little difficult, which is really frustrating because kids seem to really like me, so I attract them. And it's like, just take it back. I don't want it.
Honestly, I was saying aspiration is a name for the hobby. Oh, for the
Oh, whoops.
the way we went off on it.
Okay.
Because I
That's not
actually had
quite what I.
a. Because it was funny because I read that and now I actually had a question for you too. Because I was going to ask you, what is
Okay.
like your aspirations for streaming? Like, are you just for fun? Do you plan on maybe affiliate? Maybe just like, oh, I want to be
Yeah, I mean,
partner.
I'd like to get to affiliate. I find it a little hard to keep my average viewers up because I'm streaming when almost everyone else is asleep,
So,
which kind of sucks, but I'm working on it. I've finally hit my 50 followers,
mm-hmm.
so
Do you know what
the
your
streaming,
average is? By and a
I mean,
little.
it just reset. The highest I got to was 2.16, but it's just reset, so I'm not too sure at the moment. I
Uh,
think it'd be pretty good currently, but I've still then got to get the other ones up. So they're streaming for 7 days consecutively, and for I think it's 18 hours. So I've still got to do both of those again.
oh, why I have it right here in front of me. Which will didn't know this. What does it take? What does it take? Does anyone know? Stream summary. Build a community. Talk a little. Anyone know the stats on what it takes to be?
Okay, so it's stream for 7 different days, stream for 8 hours. Oh, it hasn't reset. Okay, cool. So I'm still at 2.45 average.
Oh,
God damn.
2.45. So I gotta start leaving my laptop on for you. I gotcha.
My thanks. Appreciate it.
Oh, Najalok's coming in here. Favorite
Um,
band?
Favorite band is difficult. I have too many. Favorite of anything is a really hard question for me to answer. I will always give several answers because I like different genres. So for my bands, I would say is a toss up between a few things. I currently like, I don't know how to say it, uh, Sayams. They're a band on YouTube. I really like them. They've got a bit of a different sound. As well as I really like Caravan Palace. They're an electro swing band, so they're pretty cool. Um, Panic at the Disco is always a favorite, and actually, I think my favorite all-time band is Metallica. But
Okay.
I'm devastated because they just cancelled their Australian concert. I cried when I found out. Straight up cried.
I
I
was
was
gonna say
so
I didn't recognize any names until you're like, "Oh, and Metallica," and I was like, "I know Metallica." I don't recognize any others. But then again, my music. ear is only so big, so I don't know a lot. I have two accounts. I can help you. Oh, look at that. Not coming through.
Thanks, Knock. You're always coming in clutch for me.
I don't think I can do anything else except this. And then it's kind of like
I love it.
that's the best thing I could do.
Hey,
Okay.
Lex.
Yeah. All right.
Uh,
So, what I could ask right now, so it's kind of funny here. I want to make you laugh for a second though.
okay.
Well, you're looking right.
Oh, oh. Really? Oh, come on.
Anyways, we'll just I
He's
had to.
just chilling in there on his own.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
What I was gonna say is kind of what is because I'm thinking of sort of wrap up questions. If anyone has any more sort of questions too, think of them. But my sort of not finisher upper, but I want to sort of ask, what is sort of like your experience with Giga Connect? Like how do you feel about it so far?
I love Giga. I love Giga with a passion. I am so glad that you found me, Side. So glad. I I just love how close everyone becomes, especially because it you have enough time to get to know the people that come in
Mm-hmm.
if they're willing to put themselves out there for everyone. Um, so you really get to know each individual person, and then then they'll all sort of talk to each other. So it's um so chatty as well. I've never
Mm-hmm.
seen a Discord so active, especially when they've got so many people.
And it's small. We're small compared to some of those
Yeah,
discords out there. Like we're
but they just don't
165. I
talk
don't
to
even know
each
what
other
we're.
though.
What are we? We're 164 today.
Hey,
Uh,
164
but it
strong.
feels like even though that's there, and I get what you mean, I feel almost sometimes I got to put it in slow mode in a general
Yes.
chat because everyone is just chatting to each other, and it's mind blowing. So it is quite the.
Yeah. Some days I kind of give up on trying to go back through what I've missed while I was asleep.
I feel like I
Just
have
some
to though. It's like an obligation. I
Yeah.
gotta check.
I end up doing it too, but it gets hard sometimes. But that's all right. Like I don't mind as long as everyone's chatting it up, getting to know each other, supporting each other. That's what I love so much about Giga.
Yeah, and it seems like that's one of the things I've noticed too is that there is quite a bit of support coming forward now. I think there was like a little bit of a small delay in figuring that out, but it's now really taking form, really taking shape, and hopefully get some of these things going, like the sort of the funny questions, getting some of our YouTube content out there finally. So all in the
Yeah.
works, and we got bedroom bananas. What's up? Sorry, I'm late. Did I miss
No, you
anything
didn't miss
big?
anything big.
A couple technical difficulties, mostly on me and on my end, but that's okay. Face reveal. Mm. Hang on. We'll do a face reveal. Hang on. I can do this. I got this. Watch this. All right. Guess. Oh, hang on. I'm still messing this up. Uh, guess who's behind this? Ta-da! There we go. That's all you
Hey,
missed.
that's it. That's all you missed. Um,
Face.
Fire as far as comedians, I don't really watch any. So yeah, no, not really.
You missed the dual cat stream global sandwich. Yeah. It was actually funny because I was distracted because like I have you over here, and of course this is taking up the full monitor. So every time your cat was like speeding around, I was actually like the corner of my eye to see this thing. That's why it was throwing
Bolting.
me off the my like it's not there anymore. But I mean, that's why it was
Yeah.
throwing me off the most because I'm looking here, I'm looking at the camera, but then I come my
But
eye,
you
I
can
see
see
like
the
zoom,
motion.
zoom, zoom. I was like always having to look over here. So funny. So sad on the comedian things.
Why? Why is
And
that sad?
comedians,
He
yeah,
asked me who my favorite comedian is.
I couldn't really think of any. I guess if I was to say that, I would just be like, who's ever on TV and in the movies. Those are my favorite.
Hmm.
Those count? Does TV actors count? If you both put a piece of bread on the floor, You can make an Earth. Who gave this guy mod? I did.
Bloody, nah, he's just got to throw it in there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's having fun.
Jeez. I don't think
um,
I have any bread. My
well,
favorite actor. Um, that's a hard one as well. I really like Hugh Jackman in his older stuff. Um, but I also loved Russell Crowe in Gladiator. So good. Um, I don't really think I have too many anymore because most of them don't do so much currently. I watch more anime than anything else anyway, so I don't know.
who's your favorite actor? Oh, sorry. I was doing background stuff. Sorry, knock. I'm glad you took over there for a second. I like how you can see what I'm doing, so it's like you just know what I'm up to.
Yeah,
So now I don't feel.
I'm
You know what? I don't
keeping
feel
everything
so
flowing.
sneaky anymore because like you're watching, and so now even after this podcast and later on when I'm doing things, you're just gonna know. Like you're just gonna go back to that time. Like I know what he's doing because he did it before. I'm like I'm one of those people that always try to stay like 10 steps ahead. And whatever is happening in the moment, I just be like, well, there's nothing I can do now. So
It's happening.
that's
It's
just the way I try to plan Giga too. Is I was like, well, whatever's happening today is robots broken. There's nothing I can do. Like whatever, but I'll plan for the
just leave it.
future. So that's why. Oh no, that this is gonna now turn into another 20-minute stream here. Look who just said. Brutes in the house.
Are you really bedroom banana?
What do you mean?
Um. Oh, he was just saying that he is named after Russell Crowe's character in Gladiator.
Which is
I don't remember for the life of me. No, you definitely didn't miss the hype. I mean, yet. It's still here currently. At which generation of Pokemon did there become too many? Um, honestly, once they started literally turning garbage into a Pokemon, I think that was too many. Yeah. Um, Leonidas. Was that his name?
it, Maximus.
Maximus. Oh, okay. Bedroom banana.
Magnus Maximus. That's what. Magnus.
Huh.
Cool.
Well, if he didn't want anyone to know his name, that was a poor question to
Wow.
ask.
It could be just like a first name named after
Maybe.
him.
Maybe.
Sorry.
Possibly.
Where am I? There we go. Where'd I go? Did I miss the hype? No, brutality. We are still here. We are still going. We are just taking last moment questions. But now you're here, and I feel like it's gonna go 20 more minutes now. There's honestly sometimes I've been on like Skype calls with brutality, and I think they have been 2 hours long, if not longer. Like if you
Well,
ever,
ours managed to go for almost 3.
yes, that's true. Oh, here we go.
Okay. Yes. I get livid. I get so angry. You just don't know that.
No,
You just
because you
don't
don't
get to
show it.
see
You
it.
don't even show it in our in the any chats, in the general chats and DMs, like nowhere. You just even in texting, it's like in text like form. There's
Yeah, no, just there's no point in my opinion in getting too angry. I
okay. So what's the trigger
I
here?
get disappointed. I get disappointed. That's what I do.
Okay, so
Um, don't trigger me. uh,
oh, here it comes already. I'm
oh
not
no.
gonna blame it on Brute right away.
Brute's fault.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. I I don't like I know what really bothers me. My fiance gets triggered extremely easily and he gets very salty, especially when I'm playing when we're all playing Overwatch. So then when he goes back at the other people in the game that are being salty. I hate that with a passion,
Oh,
and I get so angry, so mad.
so like going back into doing the trash talking and
Yes. It's like
voicing.
there's no need for it. There's no need to trash talk. It's like that dude's a low life. He's gonna go do his low life shit over there. You don't need to drag us into it, because then what if we get reported because he decided to go back at this idiot?
I feel
So
like that'd
it's
be your ultimate trigger is if that happens one day and then you try to log on the next day and you're got like a 15-day ban.
oh yeah, no. If I oh
I feel like that's it right there. If you're in a Overwatch game where the people start trashing each other and getting involved into these verbal little fights over microphones, and then you have your account banned for 15 days or something, how would
oh,
you?
I'd be so angry. I think I'd throw things. I'm actually quite violent. I must say.
Oh,
I am surprisingly violent.
okay. Interesting information. Just gonna, you know, Brute, you're on your own here. See ya. Oh, wrong camera. I don't know
Um,
which one I am. Which am I? One. There we go. I'm done. That's what I
you out.
want. This is what I wanted to do. Anyway, since you guys are going for the triggers, I'm done. Brute,
Yeah,
take it
no,
away.
I must say it's surprisingly it takes a lot to trigger me, which I find strange because IRL I have such a short temper,
Hmm.
which is I find interesting. Weird more than interesting. It's like I have more patience for computer people than I do for real people.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, no, because we've chat privately, and some of you know how I am. Kind. All the smiles
Like
when I show my true character.
your true colors.
Yeah. Remind me to mute my microphone when we play. Oh, here we go.
No, it's okay. I don't mind when people are talking trash. It's just when they put it into the game
Najloke.
chat that frustrates me to no end, because then it comes back. Like, I've actually had it happen. He's been trash talking this one guy, and then they immediately go at me because I'm the healer almost always. And it's like, what did I do? I don't want any part of this. Leave me out of it. I'm trying hard, okay? But yeah, it's a combination. It sucks. Um, what do I hope to see in Giga as it grows?
Oh,
Just the continued support, I think. I really no, you know what? I'd like to see a couple more Australians or people that are in my time zone. That'd be nice.
there's one.
Yeah, there is now, but
I
I
don't know who the
haven't.
person is. I
Um,
know this exists.
yeah, there is one more at the moment. He's the
Hey, the
latest
bot's
one in
working. Thank
introductions.
God.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's
Where
not
I've seen.
broken anymore.
No, it's right there. Just someone just joined. All the councils in here. Where did I see the introduction? Right? Someone said
Yeah,
right there. Yeah, right there.
yeah,
Almost 30 Aussie vet.
Mark.
Yeah. Who's probably not up yet. That's probably the problem.
I don't know how it's 9:15 on a Saturday morning.
Is there different time zones in Australia? I want to, as bad and
Not
uneducated
there.
I can
There
sound.
is. There's only really one difference. So I'm in Sydney, which is the right side of Australia. If you're in Perth, which is the left side, or WA in general, Western Australia,
Mm-hmm.
that is, I think it's normally about 10 a.m. It's normally about 4 or 5 hours behind
Mm.
Sydney. But also when we have daylight savings, Queensland, which is right above Sydney, or New South Wales, is about an hour behind
Ah, okay.
because they don't do daylight savings, but pretty much everywhere else in Australia does. It's weird.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Why are you
Oh,
guys
okay.
talking about no the chat recruiting talk? Sounds like Egg has some recruiting to do. Did I hear recruiting
Oof.
requests? Say no more. Brute.
Oh no, no, no.
He's gonna. You're gonna wake up tomorrow. There's gonna be like 30 Australians in the chat, or by tonight, you're gonna be like, "Whoa, you have something to do."
I'll be like, yeah,
You're
I'll
gonna
be
have to
flooded with Australians.
control your
That's
countrymen. That'll be like that'll be.
oh no. I don't they don't listen to me. The black
I
he's
want to go for
blacklisted
it.
as a recruiter.
Are you? Who did that? Never, it wasn't me. I know I gave you lots of work to do to keep you busy, but that's besides the point. Fire only because you're my favorite. The time zones are that different. Yeah, I didn't even know that actually. The 4 hour time difference. I figured like 2 time zones. That's pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
no. It's
Blacklisted.
it's it's weird because we're such a small country. The fact that we can have such a big time difference is shocking.
Yeah, it is because you can fit Australia into Canada.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
it's. I almost want to see a map now. Like this is bad. I'm just gonna stop while I'm ahead. Where I start even trying with some geography and not gonna happen. I'm just
Well,
gonna
I
leave it
know.
at that.
Yeah, why not? We'll just leave it there. I'm
Yeah.
shocking. I'm geographically challenged, so
I'm up. I'm up there. That's where you find me.
up, up there.
I don't know if it's
I
straight up, but somewhere.
I have no
You're
idea.
down, right? Because that's the whole slogan. It's like down under.
You're not up there though.
Laughing out loud. Indirectly, Sidescape blacklisted me from giving me tons of work, and King installed a traffic light that only goes green sometimes. Oh, you don't worry about King. He's not here.
Kookaburra
That's the
is
way I
yeah.
run things. When King's not here, whatever, just do whatever. When he's here, though, you didn't get any of that from me. You
No
stand
BS,
tall,
sir.
stand straight, don't do anything wrong, and don't point my way. Uh, six,
Ooh,
7 million kilometers. The Coca Bros will invade Giga. Bring it on.
kookaburras. Yeah.
And
Oh,
oh,
yeah. So we could fit.
okay,
Cool.
well I have to head out now for work, so I will talk to you guys when I can. All right, knock. We'll see you a little bit. Also eggs. You guys are really pounding through this chat now. Eggs need to actually commit to a day of Overwatch with me, with your man. Why is this not planned yet?
Well, because he works weekends, I work weekdays. It sucks.
There's your answer. Hey, Brute, why aren't you inviting me to Overwatch? What's going on here?
Oof, you just got in trouble.
And called out.
Hey,
I have Overwatch on Xbox and PC.
I didn't know you had Overwatch on PC.
I do, but I play with the
Oof,
remote. Why? Wrong.
because you haven't added me yet.
I think I was supposed to add you on
Ah,
Xbox too, wasn't I?
yeah, yes. But I think that one's on me because I didn't get my game battle tag. Whatever it is. The
Oh,
the Xbox name.
the pass.
Because
Okay.
that's not Eggxcuteor.
Yes.
That is a cringeworthy story. That name is my Xbox name is terrible.
I can't remember if I've seen this. King is making us go on Fortnite too. Oh, I know. I gotta play Fortnite. I gotta update like now Overwatch. I gotta update Fortnite. Play with you
Um,
guys.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna
This
leave
is.
Fortnite over there. You guys can have that.
I'm being forced and peer pressured into it. All right. Is there any other questions here from the chat? I almost wanted to ask Brute something now since he's making an appearance. Hang on, what do I want to ask Brutality? We can create a custom lobby with up to 80 players and call it Giga Connect. For what? Fortnite? Brute, don't you have work still to do?
Ah,
He's now getting these advanced
he's just he's
ideas.
he's adding to his own list of things now.
Yeah. And if anyone's actually since Brute, I think you're at the table. Um uh,
I think I even have your sister on Overwatch, but I don't have you.
Oh. All I hear is meows all around me. It's crazy. You have my sister and you don't have me. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll fix that. I haven't been on Overwatch PC for a while though. I actually haven't played PC games for a while. When I actually do get time to do anything, I just go on the Xbox quick and play Star Wars. And it's not even like a
Like,
preference or anything. It's just
it's
like,
just easy.
yeah, push power. It's like right there on the screen, like the first icon. So I'm like, oh, gone. Let's just do this. And it's an easy one to pick up. But we got the Cubs Dubs. Oh, here we go. Now we're gonna get like a huge Minecraft or the Minecraft. No, not Minecraft. What am I thinking?
Fort
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
We're all gonna play Fortnite. All right, that'd be fun. I'll do this. Did you turn on show past broadcasts on Giga? I hope so.
Since he didn't do it.
Since I didn't get to see everything. Yes, I did turn it on, and once it's uploaded, I will download it because I still have. Yeah, I'm about. Okay, I got a confession. I'll do it right here. I'm behind probably about 5 YouTube videos right now for Giga. That's my confession. I have the podcast from last week. I have that Super Mario video from King because he did that little alert with the coin. No,
The
everyone's
coin?
puzzled. Yeah. The
Oh, yeah, no, it didn't load for me. I don't know why. I couldn't watch it.
oh,
Yeah.
I don't
It
know if
was,
I can. Actually, I could do it for you right here because you get to see everything I do.
hey.
I can show you what it is. Let's go to free tech gear. Where is free tech gear? Here's free tech gear. I hope it doesn't make a sound. But anyways, here we go. Can I blow it up? There. That's it. That's literally it.
That's cool.
It's like an alert. So when you get an alert, this is what happens.
Ah, man, he's so good at what he does.
You never knew about. Oh yeah. So anyways, and then he made that video. So I still have to do that video editing. Um, there's that video. I have to do a video for well, actually for the screens that I did, these new screens.
Yeah, I saw those ones.
I need to make a video for those because I left like little blanks here, so I gotta like sort of make an informative video on how to put this all together. So that's 2
Yeah.
videos. Podcast
Yeah.
3. And this one will now be 4.
4, yep.
Anything I missed there, Brute? If you're keeping track.
Spotlight.
Triggered catch dogs. Triggered again. He isn't letting on everything. By the way, guys. When people PM you when they go live, big sad. What? Who's? I don't know. I have to type up a report. Okay. Yeah, just don't.
Also,
This is
Naj,
what happens. This is what happens. We have like council here in the chat. The council right here, and here go the.
Yeah. They're trying to get our attention.
This is what happens. Like things are now coming up, which is okay. So I have, which is gonna be good news because I'm looking at my calendar because I actually write this stuff down now. The next 3, I'll give everyone hints out there. The next 3 podcasts that we do have is actually going to be members.
Get to know some more members.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I
say.
like it.
I can't give too many clues because our ranks aren't that deep yet, but they are members from green and up. Because I didn't let the Talus in yet. I mean, report starting everything you do.
Ooh.
What did I do? I'm here running a podcast. All right. Wondering in chat. Is there anything else in the chat?
So I
Any
missed
questions?
one from Naj.
Did
I
we?
have been outside of Australia. I've actually gone all across Europe. I've also been to America and the Bahamas. My favorite place was actually Venice.
Ooh.
The only problem was it was pouring rain when I was there.
Wow.
Yeah. Italy in general, I really liked. But I mean, that's probably because I'm about to marry an Italian. So, eh. Um.
Too late.
Oh no. No, no, I can't do that.
What?
Oh,
I was looking at
he's
the
just.
last question.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at.
It's
He's
already
like,
been done.
no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
No. We're actually, I don't even know the questions that King was asking. Does anyone have
Sorry, bad.
those?
Oh,
We had
no.
questions. Oh, another no. Okay.
Oh, I do know one question that he asked. I remember it well. He
Okay.
asked Mello um, what his top 5 animes were.
Oh, that's the
That's it.
question where.
That's the question I remember.
Brutality, do you remember any of the questions that we're asking members today and that
Oh,
we
wait,
are
wrong one.
cutting and
Whoops.
pasting? Because all I can see is yes, he does. Okay, Brute, you're on for that. Because I see King lurking, but that's about it. That doesn't help too much. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll close out that question period. I just want
Hey,
to leave this for you for a second. Um, is there anything else you could sort of just in the back of your mind, in front of your mind, what you would say about Giga in a sense? Any final
um,
thoughts about that?
I am just so grateful that I have Giga. My fiance thinks that I'm addicted to talking to you people.
Yeah, well, yeah, I get in trouble right now a lot of
Yeah.
every day I get into some trouble. Okay. That's another story. I don't want to touch into that now.
Yeah, they have to just get used to it. It's part of who we are now.
Hmm. Yeah, I know it is. All right. Is there anything that we could say to end off? So it's not just about Giga, but it's about you in a sense. I know it's a little hard, but you do mention sometimes. I'm not trying to get views, but what times do you stream at? Like, if anyone was curious when to catch you streaming, I know it's a little hard at that kind of time zone ish. But
Uh, in my time zone, I stream at about 6 p.m. normally. Sometimes it can be later. That is like, I think 5 o'clock in the morning or something for you guys. So you probably won't want to stick around. Hang on, let me find that out. Um, 6 p.m. Sydney time. Your Eastern Standard.
yes,
That's 3 a.m. for you guys.
okay.
So maybe not. um, I do, yeah. On the weekends, it's easier. So normally on a weekend, I will stream probably at about this time, maybe a little bit later in the afternoon, but tends to be your evening. So yeah, kind of unfortunate.
Hmm. Okay, I like this. May I make a suggestion? Maybe put a generalized American and European conversion on your info page.
On mine, ooh,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
So then
giving
anyone
me a
from
lot to
North
think about.
America wouldn't actually know, like North America, Europe, but yeah, wouldn't know when we're streaming. That's actually a really good idea. I wonder if
Yeah,
that exists
thanks,
as a
Nash.
extension, a Twitch extension.
I am gonna have to Google that. Thanks, Nash. Always on the ball. I like it.
Definitely. That's why he's got a sword.
Definitely. Already banning people and everything.
Yeah, that was the first ban done by Najlok. We need to clip that. That's going
Yes.
down into the legendary books. The first ban that happened here on the Giga
And it
Connect
was
Twitch channel
Nash.
was done by Najlok. That's awesome. No questions asked, huh? Give him the sword, boom, gone. Not even a don't do that again. It was just gone.
Just
No
done.
questions asked. We didn't even talk about it ever again. Till now. That was
Love
funny.
that ban hammer.
Well, don't come messing around. All right, everybody. Um, I guess we're gonna take this party somewhere else. If anyone has my back, possibly, what I'm trying to accomplish. But I'm all set up. We got brutality ready. All right, so signing off here. We'll end. Got anything last words?
Thank you guys for sticking around. I was a little concerned that you guys weren't going to stop in for a little bit there. No one was waiting.
I don't know. But we had a good numbers. We had a good turnout, actually. It's
Yeah,
kind of interesting
definitely.
because everyone's voted for this day to be the podcast and then the member day, and then I think it's gotten a little slowish today. But
Quiet.
we'll see. We'll see as the night pick up. It's 6:30 my time. Everyone's just started getting home, doing their thing. So work bent me. Okay, that is where we leave. Anyways, everybody, we're gonna sign off. You can stick around for a moment.
I will.
Maybe we'll just go to the stream ending screen here, and we'll just talk in the background.
Okie doke.